Thank you, Ibu Lili.
So you may greet Ibu Lili, guys.
Hello, Ibu Lili.
Morning, Miss Lili.
Yeah. Usually we call Ibu Lili Bunda Lili because that's become very close of us. So I think you all becomes her grandchildren.
Hello, now. Oh my God.
I'm very happy because I can see Ibu Lili here. Ibu, don't forget to unmute, please. If you want to say something or greet us.
Yes.
Yes, very good, Ibu. This is very nice.
Okay. How are you today?
I'm fine.
What topic do you like together we are discuss this morning?
Yes. Educational and culture in Philippines.
Educational and culture in Philippines. Okay,
Yeah.
just a little about education in Philippines. Philippines grade 1 until grade 14, yeah. I mean until graduate and S1. You mean is sarjana is free.
Oh,
Yeah, they are compulsory from kindergarten. Kindergarten is 2 years, and then basic education, grade 1 until grade 6 is free, and junior secondary school is free 4 year, not 3 years, 4 year. And senior education is 2 years, grade 11 and grade 12. And then if you are passing, continue to university, government university, undergraduate 4 year, is it free for all Philippine? But only Philippine. If you want continue here, you must paying, but not too expensive. One semester only around 2,000 rupiah. I mean 2 juta 2 juta rupiah satu semester.
2 million rupiah.
Yeah, 2 million rupiah satu semester, one semester. Compare in Indonesia is very expensive, yeah.
Students, don't forget to unmute and please respond her. And you may have questions or asking her opinions or ideas.
Do you have any question? Oh yeah, I want to give information about culture here. Culture is because dia dijajah 3,5 abad, 3.5 decade from Spanyol. The culture is Spanyol, everything, the dancing, the culture, the singing, everything is Spanyol.
The language.
Yes.
That is actually cool.
Ya, compare in Indonesia, kita dijajah oleh Belanda 3,5 abad, but we not using culture Belanda anymore. This is only Indonesia.
So students, are you able to speak Dutch? We since Indonesian was occupied by the Dutch, but I think nowadays no people around us are able to speak in Dutch, right? But they are all Philippine or Filipinos. They speak very good Spain, like the Spanish, and the dialect is also seems like heard like they are Filipinos and like an Española, right?
Yes. But most of the name in here using Spanyol. Like my friend is Margarita Balesteros.
Oh,
See?
I want to show you the map of Philippines and I want to give explanation. Wait a minute.
Yes,
Okay.
with our pleasure, Ibu Bunda Lili.
Bunda.
Yeah, like your, no, but actually like your mother's mother.
Hmm.
This
She's
is
that.
map of Philippines. Philippines only three three big island. That is Luzon, Visayas,
Oh.
and Mindanao.
Yeah, I see.
Ya, kalau di Indonesia populasinya 270 juta, di sini hanya sekitar 70 juta. Kemudian pulau-pulaunya juga hanya just only 7,000 a little island. Okay. And you know, Mindanao is not far from Manado. Just only take 1.5 hours by plane. And then a lot of Indonesian people here in Mindanao.
My country.
Yeah. In Mindanao is a lot of Muslim. 23,000 madrasah is here. And Mindanao is very rich because all of the fruit in Philippines that is from Mindanao.
Oh.
Indonesian KBRI, Indonesian Embassy here in North is Luzon. The capital city, Manila, is Luzon. And then they are using English is second language from grade 1. If you meet the student grade 1 or undergraduate, I mean kindergarten, if you are using English to them, they are just fluently using English because everyday life they are using English, especially in the classroom. The teacher must using English from the grade 1. Because of that, if you are going to Philippines and then you see the education in here, they are more good or I mean lebih bagus daripada Indonesia. Why? Because all of the book is using English. And then the teacher teaching using English. And a lot of activity, not only tutorial in the class, but there are much more activity out class. I mean ground or just only di lapangan atau activity lainnya. Do you have any question?
Yes, students,
I want to ask
please.
Bunda.
Yes, please, Ranga. I think I heard your voice.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
Ranga.
we talk about education. In Indonesia, schools are closed to anticipate the transmission of the coronavirus. What about in Philippines?
Yes, from 15 March we are long distancing, yeah.
Oh.
And then all of the So all of the market, bank and store is closed now. Not only closed, but if you are maybe if you want to going to outstairs from your home, for example, I'm live in front of the embassy, and then if I want to going to my embassy, I have a specific passing from the my apartment or condominium. And then if I want to going to another barangay, barangay is city like dari Jakarta Timur ke Jakarta Selatan, there are a lot of police, and not they not allowed continue, or dari Jakarta Barat tidak boleh ke Jakarta Timur. Not only mobile, not only car, but the person is too. You must still inside.
How do they do that, Ibu? They are not allowed. And then, is there any police or military service
Yes.
forbidden or make a
Yes.
border like that?
Yeah, they are already border pass, and then a lot of police, and then using a pistol or everything weapons. And then not allowed going anywhere.
Cool.
For example, like this, a lot of student university here, they want to going back to Indonesia 15 March, and then they need help from embassy to pick them, but they are live that is far from embassy, around 2 hours. If I pick them at that place, we call that Tagaytay, Subic, or Cebu, we don't have a vehicle. We don't have a driver going there because they must have specific identity to inside.
I have a question, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, please.
What is Filipino education system?
Education system.
Yes, I'm already talking about education system. That is kindergarten 2 years. Is
No, ma'am.
compulsory. Yeah, in Indonesia not compulsory. And then basic education 6 year.
No, ma'am. I
Yes.
mean, we Indonesia have 2013 curriculum. Meanwhile,
Okay.
what is the name of Filipino education system?
Curriculum.
Yeah, in Philippines is the same. Curriculum is every 5 year or 10 years they are changeable. They are
Yeah.
changeable curriculum depend on the ministry. For example, here the president just only once they are holiday. I mean, pemilihan presiden hanya boleh 1 kali seumur hidup.
Wow, only once in a lifetime,
Ya,
Ibu.
dia tidak boleh dipilih lagi.
For the president election,
Yeah.
Philippines president. Yes.
President election just only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then not only like that, if they are change the curriculum every 5 year or every they change the ministry, the teacher just follow, not to demonstration, or not just only asking why and everything. They are just following what the rule from the government.
Let's see. Any other students you want to know anything about Philippines at the past or in the
Oh, okay. You are grade 10, 11, and 12?
They are 11 science 1 and 2. They are two. They are coming from 2 classes, Ibu.
Okay, 2 classes. Okay. In Philippines, from grade 11 and 12 or senior education, they have a specific education. research education. And then every student must making research by themselves or by group. After
Oh.
that, they are
11 and 12.
promotion or just presentation in front of the group or class or head of teacher or parents. And after their presentation, they are writing the research on the journal international here. All of the school here, they have a journal international. And then because they are fluently using English, they just very easy writing to journal international.
Mm.
Wow, that's cool.
Because of that, every competition research, the winner is Philippine.
Wow, amazing.
Because
Is
they
there any
have a research
opportunity?
from grade 11.
Bunda, is there any opportunity for my students, 11 Science 1 and these 11 Science 2 to write their journal and then published in Philippines? Is it possible?
Yes, of course. But the important thing, if you are a student want to coming here to Philippines, maybe like you are coming here together, teacher, you are student, please coming and visit the school, and then they can see what happened in the class in Philippines. And
Mm.
you just buying a ticket, all everything is free from me.
Oh.
Wow.
You
Wow,
may,
that
you may
sounds
try.
cool.
Wow.
Ibu may I?
Wow.
And then
Science 1 and 2. Are you going to come along with me? Go there
Yes.
after the coronavirus?
Yes. Yes, of
Yes,
course.
of course, ma'am.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Then,
we can
Really?
going
So you
to
can
the
you can you can tell your mama or papa, your parents about ask them permission. So you
yes.
can go
important
together
thing,
with
the
me.
important thing, you must not only 15 above, but you must more than 15.
Sorry, 15 students, Bunda.
I mean your
Year, year,
Age.
usianya harus 15 tahun ke atas.
15
Oh.
years
I'm
old.
17.
I'm 17 years old.
17.
Ya,
Wow.
15 tahun ke
I
atas.
have identity card.
Because it is
Oh.
very restricted area here.
Iya,
You must
iya, iya.
paying more 1 juta sampai 2 juta kalau kurang dari
Wow.
15 tahun.
Wow.
So you have to make yourself sure your ID, it is written in your ID that you are now minimally 16 years old or above. So you are in the requirement of it. Can be
15
easily
more.
go and fly there.
Yes. And
I
then
have
you can
driving
arrange
license.
like 20 students, and then I'm just pick up you at the airport and bring you to the school. One of the famous school using research in the class.
What do you think, students? Don't forget to unmute. I know you respond, but if you don't unmute your microphone, we cannot listen, we cannot hear you. What do you think about this opportunity? I think this invitation will be very beautiful, very nice for all of you guys here in our school, especially because this is a very rare occasion, since you know that Ibu Lili is honorable for all of the people. It is like, students, it is like Indonesian minister of education and culture, but she is working in other countries. So this seems like the second person of or someone who closer to Indonesian Ministry of Education.
Yes.
You may think about that, guys.
Yes.
So it's like
I want to give you example. Last month, around 20 students from senior education from Bekasi. They are coming here to a presentation, several dancing, and then angklung. And I
Dancing.
bring them to several school here, presentation or promotion the culture. But if you are very interesting to know about research, I give you and I bring you the specific school using research. For example, in here, we have a school not under Ministry of Education, but under Ministry of Research. And then that only senior high school, grade 11 and grade 12. And all is free from government. But if you want to passing to continue at that school, you must have a good grade. I mean, they have a selection is very difficult. They have a lot of facilities for research, and then all is from government. Most of them is continue the university is very easy because they are very smart all, and then they are have a lot of opportunity to making research from grade 11.
So start from you all, guys. My beloved students, 11, science 1 and 2. It can start now from you, from the little thing, from the small one.
Yeah, but it is very interesting because that school not under Ministry of Education, that is under Ministry of Research, and then only 5 school around Philippines. Not only every province, but only 5 the big city in Philippines. And then I mean that is you know, from 2015 2017 in here Philippines we have they have a new rule. What the kind of the new rule? Before 2017 they only 2 years junior high school and 2 years senior high school, but from 2017 they must 4-year junior high school and 2 years senior high school. Why they are must using or they must continue 2 years in the senior high school? Because for example, before 2017 they are grade 10 is passing from senior high school and continue to grade undergraduate 4 year, and then masteral degree is 2 years and doctoral degree is 3 years. And a lot of people in here, 25, they are already doctor, all doctor. If you see in teacher in Philippines, most of them is masteral degree. For example, at one school, they have 70 teacher. Only 10 teacher is undergraduate. 40 teacher is masteral degree and 20 teacher is doctoral degree. And some of the professor is teaching in the senior high school. Why? They are not only teaching in senior high school, that professor, they must giving a new teaching methodologies for the teacher all of the school. They are duty not only teaching, but to give workshop or project or everything for the teacher to make them allowed using the new methodologies and everything. And then they not ashamed if the professor teaching in senior high school, because in Indonesia the professor is ashamed if they are teaching in senior high school. And that is a rule in here in government Ministry of Education. If the professor teaching in the school, they not only have a salary, but they have everything. I mean, dia dapat tambahan lain-lain seperti itu.
Wow. Mhm.
Okay.
So Bunda, I can fulfill the requirement.
Oh,
Already master
yes.
for Indonesian language teacher. Any more questions from you, students? Anyone wants to know? I have to think about.
Let me.
Yes, please. Your name?
Let me.
My name is Torik.
Yes,
Yes,
Tarik.
Tarik, please.
Ibu, I have a question.
Yes.
How long have you been an Indonesian education and culture attached for Philippines?
Okay, I'm
Education
coming here
and
from
culture.
2017, and this is the last year I'm duty here.
Oh. Yes.
Because of that, I need, before I'm leaving November, I need you are from your school is coming here and then take a 4 day and then learning about research here.
Oh. Okay.
How is it, Tarik? Are you ready? You're writing your journal and then prepare maybe dancing or have your own culture from Subang or playing musical instrument from your city.
Yes, I'm ready, ma'am. Very ready
Of
for.
course. Why not? Yeah, the ticket is very cheap. Yeah, the ticket is very cheap. Just buy the ticket. And I think you can ask your parents for permissions for that.
Yeah.
If you don't have enough, then you can have your saving money.
Hey, yeah.
So you don't need to ask your parents anymore about the ticket. Easy, right?
And I
Yes.
want to continue my explanation like this.
Yes,
In
please,
Indonesia,
Bunda.
you have STEAM. Yes? Science,
Sim, yeah.
technology, engineering, art,
Ah.
and mathematics.
Oh, yes.
Yes, STEAM methodologies. But in here, we have a stream, science, technology, research, engineering, art, and mathematics. I mean, stream is not methodologies in here, not methodologies, because that is one of the subject
I
matter.
think, Bunda, you are losing your signal.
What?
The signals in Philippines is not friendly for this time being, I think. Mine here, I can see the signals that says buffering. Anyone, you see that?
Yes.
I saw you. Or maybe it's lemot.
Wow.
Okay, it's okay now.
Yes.
Okay.
Clear.
Yes, we can continue.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you cannot say or raise your hand, you may also chat, everyone. You may also chat, type your questions.
Okay. And then I want to give explanation about stream. Do you want to know about stream?
The acronym.
Yes, stream, STREAM.
Yes, science, technology, research, engineering, art, and mathematics.
Engineer and art.
Yes.
Yes.
And then that is one subject matter. Only one teacher.
Oh my God, signal buffer. Buffering.
Okay, this is okay, the signal now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
A bit better. Mhm.
Yes, for example, if the teacher teaching stream, they must maybe they have a project. The project is making a home maybe. And then the teacher give the explanation what kind of the home you can make it. You must measure the luas tanahnya, and then what the design of your home, and then you making a market, kecil-kecilan market dia buat setiap orang yang berbeda-beda dengan menggunakan stream tadi.
I see.
So students, you have the mindset share of something like, for example, Ibu Lili mentioned building,
Yes.
sculpture,
Yes.
stage two others, but
Yes.
the size should be the miniature one, small one,
Yes.
using
But
scale. Mhm.
that is depend on the area they are living.
I see.
Yes. And then after the project is finished, after this studying stream is finished, they can using for their local area. This is very useful for their local area.
So this is not only theoretically, Bunda, but it can also be applied or realized in our daily life surrounds us.
Yes, like that.
Mhm.
Oh.
Is it inspiring you, my beloved students?
Yes,
Ya,
it's
ini
very
start from
inspiring.
little things, small things, right?
Me. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it's very inspiring.
Yeah.
It's very.
Of
Mhm.
course.
I'm sorry, bad signal.
Mhm. Any other question?
Do you have any question?
I have
I
a
want
question.
I have a question.
Yes.
me ask.
Which one?
I
Yes,
have
the
a
girl, I
question.
recognize the voice. Yes, Anas, please.
Oh yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
I want to ask Bunda, how many students in one class? Thank you.
Wow, that's a good question.
Wow.
For the government school is around 70.
Oh, wow.
70 student
See?
in each class.
My God.
It's wow.
Very.
That is very a huge student. You
I
can
cannot
imagine.
imagine. I cannot imagine the teacher handle the class in that room.
Yes, you cannot imagine. And then they have a double session. The first session is
Double
from
session.
5:30 early morning.
5:30 in the morning, Bunda.
Yes, 5:30 in the morning. And then finish
Philippines
to,
area. Philippines time.
yes, Philippines time. But
Yeah.
very,
I think my students have to know that the Philippine time is 1 hour ahead our time. So this is now 9:53 here, but
yes,
in Subang. But I think in Philippines it's about 10:53, Bunda, right?
yeah, 10:30. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, that is I want to give explanation like this. Every class in government school is 60 until 70. And then they have a two double or two session. The first session is 5:30 until 12. And the second session is 12 until 6 afternoon. And the teacher teaching from 5 early morning until 7 afternoon.
Wow.
Yeah, because of that, because of the very long teaching from the early morning until afternoon, most of the teacher not only talking, not only give explanation, description, like something like that. There are a lot of activity. I want to give you example. For example, is mathematics. The teacher give a group in one class. They have 7 group. One group is around 10 students. They have 7 group. And each group, they already have give a duty last night before they are coming to the school. They are must preparing unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, and until unit 7. When they are coming to the school, they are already discuss every group at every unit. And if they are preparing everything, and then they have a head of the, or not only have, I mean ketua kelompok, and after finish 2-hour session, they are must make a sum or rangkuman, and then they are give explanation in front of the class using English, and then discuss question and answer from the school. And then only 2 hours, I mean only 2 hours, and at the one day they are finished 7 unit of mathematics. That's very simple, but the working hard is the student. They are ready to working like that. And then if they not continue or just only discuss but not to follow the unit, every class they have parents, I mean ibu-ibu yang membantu. They are helping the teacher to make discuss is continue, ya, membuat diskusinya lancar, tidak ada yang ngobrol.
Okay.
So how about if students, how about if you compare our class, especially my class, with what Ibu Bunda Lili told us this morning? What do you think? Let me know your opinion. Anyone?
Okay.
Let
me. Okay.
Yes.
So, Ma'am Lucky class is we have to collect the point about the like we have to raise our hand and answering question and give some question to collect the point. It seems like ordinary system in Indonesia.
Yes. What you are point the question?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I can hear your voice clearly.
What your point your question?
I think he just want to share, compare Bunda, the class in Filipina and the English class here, and also two questions from Wulan Bunda about the stream, and why is research so prominent in Philippines education, and when stream applied firstly in Philippines.
Okay. Stream is from grade 11. Grade 11 is from 2017 because they already from 2017 have grade 11 and grade 12. Before,
is it because you were there, Bunda? 2017 you started and you brought the stream there?
Yes, I just arrived 2017, and all of the university is empty because grade 1 and grade 2 they are not ready the student. They are still more 2 years takes senior high school.
Oh. Yeah.
And then what happened before 2017? I told you 2 years junior high school, 2 years senior high school. And then grade 9 and grade 10, they are already senior high school. But at that time, they are already ended a lot of research in every student in every single government school.
Thank you. One more, Bunda, about the research. Why is the research prominent, Bunda, in Philippines in Philippines education?
Yeah, for example, the research about the take home, I mean hubungan antara gaji orang tua dengan kemauan anak belajar.
So the relation between the salary and students' awareness or students' interest.
Yes. And then the second is about teaching methodology of the teacher. Which one teaching methodology is useful for them?
Oh, see. So that is the teachers.
Yeah.
I think that will be
in here for the teacher, but for Philippine for student, they can select what methodology is useful for them. And then after research, they are give to the teacher opportunity. You must select this methodology to teaching us. If you cannot teaching like this, maybe I can. I don't want to choose your subject matter, something like that.
Oh, I see. So students are able to choose the methodology and which methodology they are going to be very happy with, and then if they've done, so this is a very good challenge for the teachers. I think if the teachers are not so nice and not intelligent enough, I think that will be reviewed by the students. But I don't think it happens in our country. Students will choose the teachers who are kindly, not because of the knowledge or not because of the methodology, but because whether the teachers kind-hearted and no homework, no schoolwork, no assessment, no assignment. I think the students in our country will choose that one. What do you think, as students? Are you that way?
Yeah, in Philippines there are still a lot of homework.
Oh,
no.
Listen, students.
Yes, the homework not only from the subject matter, but for the research. Because every subject matter, they have a research.
So that is also a challenge.
Yes.
This is also how to encourage the students to write.
Yeah. For example, after they are finished making research and they are choosing several methodology for the teacher, and then they are give to the teacher, this is terserah gurunya. I mean, if they are choosing the methodologies they are can using, maybe the student is not following or just only asking to head of school or principal. I need a teacher can using methodologies like this, and this, something like that.
So students can go to the principal and tell the principal, I need this kind of teachers whose methodology in teaching is that one.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Because they have a lot of teacher, and then the teacher is if they can choose any kind of the teacher, and then the principal give opportunity for the teacher. You must learning these methodologies, or you can living at that class.
Bunda, I think that will be very interesting discussion for our discussion this evening. I think teachers, I do not know what teachers will say to you and to all of us for this discussion this evening, especially for the methodology just now.
And then once more about the new rule from Ministry of Education, Mas Karim, Mas Menteri.
Yes.
One page only RPP for the teacher.
But nowadays teachers have many pieces of a lesson plan.
In here, just only 2 pieces from the first 20 years or 30 years ago.
Wow. Yeah, Bunda, I think that will be for our evening discussion. I
Yeah.
think many teachers will discuss a lot. And you know, I heard the information from, we have already shared the flyer to West Java and almost round of
Wow.
Indonesia, yeah, about our topic tonight, this evening.
Okay.
And
Yes.
I think they're very curious and wants to talk, discuss a lot, actually, discuss a lot with you about this, about that topic. Bunda, I think this is a very nice occasion. This evening we can see and have a talk with you, although
Okay.
virtually, and also with my students.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Bunda. I think the last message you want to
The
say
last.
for my students, Bunda?
Okay. Thank you, all of my students. You must using all of the tool media. For example, you must every day searching from Google or everything, because a lot of competition in around the world. And then the Philippine student, they are always using the tools, the media, and they are going to competition around the world. And then some of them, they are the winner, number 1 or number 2. And I hope you are using social media is for positive thinking, to make you are more learning and more knowing about the technology around the world. Okay.
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 Yeah, because
Bunda.
you are new era for social media.
Yes, they are the digital era one.
Yeah, digital era.
Yes. Okay, thank you very much, everyone here. Thank you very much, Bunda.
Bye
Thank you.
See
bye.
you this
Thank you,
evening, Bunda,
Bunda.
with another participants.
Thank you, Bunda.
See you,
Yeah.
Bunda.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bunda.
Take care always.
Join our
For this meeting, Bunda.
Yes. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
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 Salam, Bunda.
Okay, guys. Students, I think as usual, I will send the attendance list to one of you. Actually, just I'm trying to make my attendance list in my Google form, but because it was very nice opportunity, I don't want to miss a thing here from our virtual room. So I just let my work to be done later. What I want you to do is that tomorrow we will have also another class, but we are not going to use the Cisco WebEx meetings. We are going to try another application with another platform. I think you are going to be familiar, or you have familiar with Zoom. Are you
Oh, I
familiar
don't
with it?
know. No, I don't know.
Zoom
Yes,
Cloud
ma'am, I
meeting?
use that
I don't.
application.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. So again, like WebEx, because I hope I can do with both of my gadget and also device. Please also install the Zoom Cloud meeting, Zoom Cloud,
Okay.
and no different. They are similar. This WebEx and the Zoom, they are similar. So I will invite you to come to the room. I will invite you. I will send you the room number and also the password to be in that room tomorrow morning, but not WebEx. In another room, Zoom room. Any question about this?
So we can
Is it
uninstall the
available
WebEx.
for iOS?
Yes.
It's available for iOS. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Just try first for the iOS.
But ma'am, I wanna
If not, okay. If not using, how is your iOS from the smartphone or your laptop?
Smartphone.
Phone, ma'am.
I think you go to laptop then. If it cannot be installed or not available from the Safari waters.
Yes, it can be
I
installed.
think available, and you can download it any smartphone. Not only Android. I think you can also have this for your Apple.
Ma'am, I want to
So
ask, ma'am.
next tomorrow, actually today, I will share you my material, but this is already chatting. This is already chatting room, and you have already practiced your English. As usual, when I send you the attendance list, we also write there the review. I will send you the second attendance list after the last 2 weeks. And you are going to write what happened in our room here with our guest speaker, with all the participants here, and with all the questions your friends asked us. And you may collect as quickly as possible after I send the link to you. Any opinion?
I want
You
to
want to
ask,
share?
ma'am.
To ask you, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yes, please. Your name.
Who, ma'am?
Yeah, you.
Yes, me.
I want to ask you,
No,
ma'am.
not Rikvi. The girl just now first. Yeah.
Ma'am, what will meeting?
Hey, come on, just
For
louder.
the man.
Louder, please. Louder, please.
Okay.
I'm
Ma'am,
laughing because Rikvi just now showed the SMA hat and then have the
I'm sorry, ma'am.
hair out. Yes, please, the girl name. Mhm.
I'm sorry.
my name is Anastasia Puji Astuti from
Yes.
and I want to ask you what will we discuss in the next meeting. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Actually, we want to have a text exposition text. Yeah.
Okay.
So tomorrow, I think start from now to tomorrow. You are reading a exposition. Just spend your time wisely. If you have enough time, then you can read a lot. I don't force you to do anything. And let me know. Let me ask you. How many teachers do this such kind of virtual or online class with you all?
Just
Only
you.
you,
For
ma'am.
today,
Only you.
One
Only
only.
you do this
Yes,
discussion
Only you, ma'am.
virtual class.
For the virtual class, only my class. And how about the online assignment or assessment using the Google Class?
many ma'am.
Yes. Using Google Classroom.
There's a lot of teachers that using Google Classroom or just give us the task by WhatsApp.
It's so hard.
So hard.
So,
What
It's
subject?
a lot of
What class? What subjects give you Google Classroom?
mathematics,
A lot of
I
Mathematics,
mentioned mathematics and then
Indonesian
English.
language,
Indonesian language and then
and
English.
English,
sorry,
English, English.
English. Mine,
Yes.
you mean?
No,
I didn't
The ordinary English.
English,
The ordinary English.
not English literature.
not the English literature, but the English class. If
Pak Heru.
Huh?
With Pak
English.
Okay. So only 3 subjects, 4 with me. For
Yeah.
teachers.
Oh.
yes,
And why do you say that just now? Why do you say that just now? Thought. Any problem?
No, ma'am.
No,
siapa tadi yang
There
We
is
say
no
no.
problem, ma'am. is no
Really?
problem, ma'am.
I think it feels more difficult, ma'am.
Akila? Yes, Akila?
Because they gave us the material online with sample file.
Yes.
They're not giving like the explanation like this. So I think it's harder to understand.
Let me know. Is there subject send you assignment today and you have to submit the work the following day?
Sorry, not today, I think, but yesterday. Yesterday, Indonesian language have to give us a task, and we have to send it today.
Yeah. So say for example today, that class send you assignment, and the following day you have a very short, so you have a very short time to complete your task, and then for the following you have to submit the work. Is there any?
That's a lot. I think.
Yes.
Well, I think but that's not me. I think I don't give you as hard as you think.
Yeah.
And tomorrow morning we will meet again with the material, especially for the English, still related to this COVID-19.
Again.
So you may now start thinking about afterwards you read exposition, and then tomorrow I think you will see what exposition you're going to have. And please relate the exposition text and the COVID-19 as your topic.
Yeah.
Okay. Still any question?
Ma'am, I have a question, ma'am.
Yes, please. Yes.
Are we going to use WebEx meeting again, ma'am?
Again, for tomorrow will be Zoom. Zoom.
I mean for the next time.
I have question.
Yes. Of course, that depends. Depends on my availability. Now all my gadgets, my devices are active. So sometimes I have to set another smartphone, and my smartphone and laptop are able to set for Zoom, for the Zoom meeting, Zoom room, Zoom class. But this WebEx, I'm not able to use my laptop. So actually, I want to have the very wide screen in front of me. So I need the Zoom cloud meeting. But sometimes we'll do in these two ways. Wairikfi, will you uninstall yours?
Yes, I will uninstall if the WebEx not will use anymore, ma'am.
You may uninstall for the time being, but later if I invite you to come to the WebEx again, you have to install it.
Oh yes. Thank you,
So
ma'am.
which one will be complicated for you? I think. I better you buy the external SD card and you sit there.
No, ma'am. I just asked my storage is not full.
Yeah. So ask your storage not to save any photo you don't need. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other? And please think about what Ibu Lili invite all of you just now. She is going to be in Philippines for about.
We will have the exposition text.
Yes. Let me repeat the information that Ibu Lili already invited you to have you be there, and then I think why not, you are now trying to do, and then who knows, not only Philippines you can visit, we can also visit another country. So I hope I can contact the Indonesian Minister and Education for United States.
Wow!
I'm
Oh
still
yes.
I'm still looking for the number. I already saved, but I don't know. Last week, everything's gone from the from the smartphone. I hope she is also still remember me. And I also would like to invite Canadian friends to have a talk with you. But so please pray that my dream will come true. I'm now going to have a chat with them first. And hopefully you are not only practicing your English here with me, but also with everyone. And this way you are going to be motivated. Any question? I'm reading your chat first. Yeah, why didn't you raise hand? And yeah, like Siti, Anas, and then Akila and Raisa just now I heard. See Wulan and Ali raise hand and ask orally your questions.
Yes.
Like me.
Yeah. Okay, I think be ready for tomorrow morning. Let me share you later the room number and password using the Zoom. So you have to install your Zoom, but I suggest you not to uninstall the WebEx because it can also be the following day, a day after that. I ask you to be in WebEx room again. I also invite my friends to join. Just now I recognize Ibu Elise. I saw Ibu Elise, but in a minute, then she left the meeting. I don't know why. Okay, thank you very much for your coming this morning. Actually, even we do not prepare, but hopefully, Rikvi, would you please prepare the class before we leave?
Okay. Attention, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Attention, please. Attendance, please.
Okay.
After we have online meeting, let's say pray together. Begin.
Amin.
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 Greet and thanks our teacher.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
Good morning, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Tomorrow, ma'am.